Good morning, everybody. It's 7:30, and this is video that came across my feed. And look, I don't want to call anybody misleading or a liar or anything like that, but there's something about this story that just it doesn't add up to me, and I want to talk about it. Like nothing is adding up, and nothing doesn't make sense at all. And my customer service brain is like firing on all cylinders. So let's dissect this together. So if you guys haven't already seen this video, this lady says that her family had a big trip that they were planning this year to go to Disney, and they were supposed to buy Disney gift cards to supplement the trip. However, the lady's family bought a stack of Disney Plus streaming cards, $100 a piece, and there's a lot of them here. And they thought that this was the Disney gift cards, not this. And I can understand. It's maybe an honest mistake. And she did say that her parents were like 78 years old, 80 years old, which honestly, red flag number one. We'll get to that. But I'll give you the pass on that, right? Even though that's a red flag and you're like, okay, well, they're old. And maybe they made an honest mistake because they saw Disney and they immediately grabbed it. But there's a couple things that literally it was like a red flag to me. Let me show you my evidence on why I think this story may be cap. My first bit of evidence was at the end of the original video because she says that also Disney Plus, as a marketer, your gift cards need redesigning to be more clearly differentiated from the other gift cards. She's talking about is these gift cards in relation to these gift cards. However, here's what I want you guys to look at. Disney plus Pixar, plus Marvel, plus Star Wars, plus National Geographic. Then at the very bottom, in big white letters, stream all the best stories all in one place. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. I really, really do. And I understand that, okay, maybe they're 80 years old. Maybe they don't quite understand what streaming means. Maybe they don't understand that you can stream everything now. Maybe they just simply don't understand that you can just stream everything that you want, over time, on a social media app. But when did Disney get a National Geographic park? Okay, maybe I can make the argument that they're not familiar with anything about Disney. Like, they have no idea about Disney, but there's gotta be like a moment where you stop and then you have to ask, am I getting the right thing? Is this the right card that I need to get? Here's some other things that is like ringing my alarm bells. So since 2020, her parents were buying these Disney Plus gift cards every time through Sam's Club. Now, I will argue on two scenarios here. Let's talk about scenario number one. They were buying these gift cards at Sam's Club physically. So let's look at the rules. I'm gonna look at what happens when you buy it from the website, and then we'll examine both. So $100 gift card from Sam's Club for a Disney Plus card is $79.98. $100. So you're saving $20. So already the red flags are probably popping up in your head. So for $80, you get $100. So you save what, $15.90, right? So there's that price that's marked down. But every time you buy, you have to buy a maximum of 2 per membership. So if grandma and grandpa both have a Sam's Club membership, then they could buy 4 at a time. So I also did the math. So it came out to $10,000 that they paid for it. So for grandma and grandpa to buy these cards, let's say through Sam's Club, and if they're max 2 per purchase, that means grandma can buy 200, grandfather can buy 200. That means over 25 visits to Sam's Club. 25 visits to Sam's Club. And they kept buying more and more gift cards. If this was in the store, how come nobody stopped them and said, are you sure you want to buy $400 of Disney Plus, an app that is $10 a month. Now we got to talk about, does Sam's Club in their customer service have a situation where they do not ask questions about purchases? They just let it through the ringer and they just don't care. Because if I saw the same couple coming in there 25 times buying Disney Plus memberships, at what point do you just go, do you guys know what you're doing? The other thing too, and again, this story is piqued my curiosity because let's talk about the other thing. They leave in 6 days, and the parks are selling out of tickets because it's Christmas. But in another video she did as a follow-up, she said that they already made their reservations. They just don't have the tickets. So how did you make the reservations without the tickets? Because you need the park reservation. In order to make the park reservations, you need the tickets first. So I'm assuming they already had the tickets? This one was another one that I was concerned about. The gift cards on they're trying to input the gift card numbers on the gift card website, but the numbers were already scratched off in the back, which made them ineligible for return. So were they already used? I can assume that they weren't, because Disney already gave them $10,000 in gift cards, so that way they can use it. But this one, is my red flag too, that they already scratched off the number. Now, sure, you have to scratch off the number to input the gift cards to let those gift cards run out, but at the same time, on the back of the gift cards tells you that this is a streaming service for Disney. None of this makes any sense to me. From the gift card, from the people purchasing it, from everything that's happening all in one. This is the most confusing story I have ever heard of on this app. And it just is so weird. Look, if it happened and this happened legit, I feel for you. I really do. And no hate to the creator at all. But this entire story just feels in my gut like cap. There can't be no possible way. And I know that my travel agent friends out there, they're freaking out because they're just like, just use a travel agent. Just use a travel agent. Which, yes, I am correct. Absolutely do use your travel agent. But nobody researched anything? There's got to be a point in your time frame of age where you're just like, maybe I should seek help to help me along with my trip to Disney. And nobody thought of that. They just bought Disney Plus cards and said, let's let it ride and see what happens close to Disney. This whole story is weird. Let's talk about it. I want to hear from everybody. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from my travel agent friends. I want to hear from this Distalk people. This story is crazy, and this story feels like, is it me? Is it me? Does this story just feel like cap to me? It just feels too convenient and too good to be true. And put on TikTok, and now we're viral. Help me understand.